Have you ever stopped to consider that the reason your relationships aren't working out might not be about them but about you? You say you want real love, someone who shows up, who chooses you, who stays. But what if you're not actually open to receiving that kind of love? What if there's no space inside you for that love to take root? Maybe you're just waiting for someone to break through walls you built yourself. And maybe, just maybe, your heart is more closed off than you think. What if it's not bad luck, but fear? A lot of people assume that being single, feeling lonely, or looking for someone automatically means they're ready for love. But wanting love is not the same as being emotionally available for it. Being emotionally available means having the courage to show up fully, to let someone see the real you without the mask. And sometimes what we think are standards are actually shields. That endless checklist of what you need in a partner, the discomfort when someone gets too close, the feeling that no one ever seems to be good enough. These may not be about the other person at all. They might be your way of keeping love at a safe distance. Here are some subtle signs you might not be as open as you think. You feel anxious or pull away when someone starts to get emotionally close. You crave intimacy but shut down or change the subject when it starts to get real. You always need to be in control. You wear your independence like armor. Or maybe you constantly fall for people who are emotionally unavailable because deep down, it feels safer that way. But where does all of this come from? These patterns don't just show up out of nowhere. They often start much earlier, rooted in childhood experiences, old wounds, or emotional survival tactics. Maybe you were raised in a home where emotions weren't talked about. Maybe you learned that being vulnerable meant being hurt, or ignored, or left behind. So your heart did the only thing it could. It built walls. It adapted, protected itself. But the same strategies that kept you safe might now be keeping you alone. Emotional maturity isn't about never being afraid. It's about being aware of your fears and choosing to show up anyway. So here's your invitation. Start small. Write a letter to yourself about what you're truly afraid of when it comes to love. Notice how you react when someone tries to get close. Do you open up or shut down? Practice self-compassion. Because recognizing your emotional walls isn't weakness, it's strength. Try saying this to yourself. I deserve love even when I feel scared, even when I'm still learning how to open up. You don't need to be perfectly healed to love someone, but you do need to be present. Real love can't reach someone who's emotionally checked out. Starts inside, with your willingness to show up for yourself. What if the love you've been chasing out there begins the moment you turn inward? What if the next person you need to welcome into your life is you? If this message spoke to you, keep the conversation going in the comments. Share something you realized about yourself today. This space is here for healing, reflection, and growth. And you are more than welcome to be part of it.